Unity with the ancestors. In the last days, something huge came in, and I realized it was really a huge awakening or huge realization and experience for me personally, which came in yesterday. Uh, why we're out of unity with the ancestors and why I had so much resistance with my ancestors. And this knowledge was shared through Washington with his ancestors of how the tribes would bury their umbilical cord and placenta of the child who is born. So basically, they would reunite, reconnect, almost like in the Avatar movie when they connect to the tree. It's like they would use the placenta and the umbilical cord to connect to Gaia, to connect the child to Gaia, to connect you with Gaia, to connect you with the forest, to unite you with the forest, to connect you into the ancestors. So it's like plugging into the ancestors in a living way. I realized after I went through this, and I'll be talking about this later with Washington, and he's going to explain his tribe, and he's going to explain more about the umbilical cord and why it's so important to really protect your umbilical cord and placenta, and how to reunite with your ancestors. So what we're going to share together, and well, the knowledge that Washington was bringing in through his ancestors, I'm going to be working with this in the webinar, so you can reunite and then allow also your ancestors to reunite through your own experience. So through your rebirthing. So we'll open up the space. I'm going to open up the space in the webinar for you to rebirth yourself and for you to reconnect your umbilical cord and placenta back to your ancestors, or to your ancestors probably for the first time, and then to Mother Earth, and then inviting the ancestors to do the same thing. And then the crucial part would be to take your information back from any places where your umbilical cord went or your placenta went, and also to bring back any information of blood that you donated or any procedures you had, that you always take your information back to yourself. This, for me, was a huge, huge shift in my system. I never felt proud to be Irish. I never felt I belonged there. I never felt connected with the country. And since then, I feel very much connected with my country. I can't believe I'm saying that. To my country, to my ancestors, and supported by them. So I realized that because I was connected to them through the astral body, because I wasn't plugged in on this level of consciousness, on a soul level, I was connected only to the wounds and the topics rather than the gifts. So it really opens up a treasure box of gifts. And it was interesting. I saw the ancestors coming forth to me and sharing all their wisdom with me, not telling me what to do, not showing me what to do, but simply sharing their wisdom. And this left me in my own space and free will to live my own life. So I'm looking forward to really bringing this in, and that we relive our womb experience by cutting our own umbilical cord, grounding it, and then blessing it with the placenta and reconnecting with our ancestors and Gaia in this sacred way. This will leave you feeling alive, supported, rich, grounded in a way you never felt, and connected, like welcome home, deep feeling of home. So this is really groundbreaking what's come in. I'm really so grateful to Washington and his ancestors for bringing this knowledge in. And as I say, he's going to explain it himself firsthand with you, because he has the information in the system. So we will release that then in the next day. And Then there's more keys that came in that I want to share with you because there's so much wisdom on how to unite with the ancestors. And I'm going to bring these keys into these 4 webinars so you can reset your own life. You can reset your connection for you, your children, your ancestors, and all around you. You will feel totally, totally different. So looking forward to sharing this with you. And I invite you to watch the live we're going to do of talking with Washington again. And he's going to share with you the wisdom of the tribe, about the umbilical cord, about the placenta, and the sacredness of it, and then all the gifts of the ancestors. So I'm looking forward to talking with Washington about that. And I invite you to be part of that because it will really bring it in on an awareness state. So when we go into the webinar, you're ready to be blessed and ready to reunite with your ancestors in a completely different way. And you'll feel so supported. And everything just goes into alignment. So I'm looking forward to that, really, because before this, I could feel I was connecting to a lot of topics and heavy topics, I was like, whoa, that's a lot of work. This way, it's really, really, really fast and really beautiful. So I'm looking forward to bringing this in for you. Send you all love, and I'll see you at the webinar if this is what you'd like to be part of. And yeah, I really recommend this. Is really, really a huge key in the system. And then you connect to all the gifts of the ancestors, because as Washington was saying, it's like being in a company where you're not registered in the company. All the benefits that you're entitled to, you don't get. So when you tap into the ancestral knowledge, then all the benefits, which are yours, comes to you. Your inheritance comes to you. So this makes so much sense of why we have so much separation in life, so much disconnection. We feel alone. We don't want to be here in the body. We don't want to be here in the earth. We don't feel welcome. Abundance is not moving. And as Washington was saying, well, if your umbilical cord was thrown in the rubbish, what is that doing to your system? You're in the rubbish, So it's very important to take this information back. Take it back. Take it back from any procedure where your blood was put in a bag, disposed of, or given to someone else. Take back your soul information and your blood. So I look forward to doing this with you all. And it's really life-changing work. Really life-changing work. So I want to honor my ancestors, Washington's ancestors, and all our ancestors. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.